Hello, and welcome to my experience with the Peace Corps in the Dominican Republic. This is the new group of volunteers traveling with me. We all met for the first time pretty much this day. Less than 24 hours before this, we were in Miami, shaking hands for the first time.
In the city. What if you go, but you go first? You're on. Excited, gotta help.
Shortly after landing at the airport, we were rushed onto a bus, headed to our first destination, the retreat. The last group of volunteers waved to us from the street. After arriving at the retreat, we all did our best to settle in. Getting to know my roommate a little, we decided to go down to the water to take a few pictures and get to know each other a little better. We actually ended up having a pretty interesting conversation.
The higher being. I don't believe in a hell, but I believe that everything happens for a reason. You just gotta experience it.
And you have to go through that thought process and question your own beliefs constantly.
Yeah, absolutely. The way you're raised.
Because every experience you have every day brings you to a more mature thought on what your belief is. You have to revisit it.
Yeah. Just keeping that conversation. What makes sense to you?
After dinner, we all found our different priorities. Some decided to sleep, and some to stay up and chat a bit more. As for myself, I wondered what might be on the mind of some of the other volunteers.
So as of right now, we've only been in the country for less than 24 hours. But at the moment, and it'll probably be different by the time service is over, but I think it's really important to see, this is a reality that there are a lot of people that don't have the means that we have, and that if there's any way that we can kind of help them get the tools that they need to have a sustainable and hopefully healthy and happy life, then I think that's really important. It's also, it's about challenging yourself and kind of pushing your own limits as well. Meeting new people and definitely learning about a new culture. I'm really excited to be learning Spanish. I'm also very nervous, but yeah, also just since we've been here, it's funny the way you can communicate without words. Just nonverbal communication is just fascinating. But yeah, and also just getting to know the other volunteers right now has been really, really amazing. There's some really excellent, smart, intelligent people here that I think will do wonderful things, and I'm really excited to be in a community that in a way of life that I have no idea about, and that that's just so different from my own. And hopefully, I'm not saying oh, we're gonna change the world or whatever, but I whatever we do, even if it's little. I think it's a good thing that we're trying to help out a little bit, and in turn, I'm sure we will also be helped. So yeah.
This is the statue that sparked the earlier conversation with my roommate Michael. So far it seems I'm doing pretty well with my emotions. Not sure how I'm keeping my head on my shoulders, but I'm just gotta take it one day at a time. Get to know my other volunteers and see where this goes. Until the next time.